Welcome back Titans to a new 7 Daily Scenes Origin video. Today I'm going to talk about the new dev notes because I was going to take a nap, but obviously if there's new dev notes we need to talk about it. So let's see the points, what they want to improve in the game. Actually there are a lot of people leaving the game. Probably going to play other games because there were some new games, the release of new games. So let's see what they address and let's see the solutions, rewards, and etc, etc, etc. First of all, they said that they divide these demo notes between two parts, part 1 and part 2. In the part 1, they will talk about the update that they are preparing with a focus on reducing fatigue and the burden of repetitive gameplay. I think that probably they will add the possibility to spend more keys, for example, do twice or more times, while also improving progression paths so that existing content can be enjoyed in a more... Okay, so it's like improving the way that you progress in game. Let's see what they mean actually. And the part 2, they will introduce more diverse gameplay experiences for Star Guardian. So new events, new systems, and new content. Okay, let's see this one too, because the events right now are like more a menu event than a playable event. I mean, you go to the menu, claim the rewards, and do whatever you do every day. Okay, it's the same. And that's it. You just claim the rewards and that's it. So they are not events. It's like a menu and that's it. It's like they send the rewards to the mailbox and that's it. So let's go with the first part. Engraved equipment system improvement. They're gonna improve the outfits. That's really good because I think that the main problem of the outfits is the passive, okay? Because you can't reroll the passive. The engraving bonus are completely random and you can spend a lot of rift stones and it doesn't matter because you don't get a good stat or a decent stat. So let's see. As they say here, the system gives you quality passive randomly. Okay, it's random, so that's the problem. The quality, the score, and the passive, and obviously the engraving bonus too. There are a lot of people crafting the same outfit, the same engraving equipment because they want an equipment with a higher passive level or higher score. In this update, we plan to introduce a new system that will allow players to reset the quality and passives of existing engraved equipment. So they will add a new system so you can change the score of the equipment, the number, and the passive. That's okay. I really like it, but I think that they should improve the reset of the engraving bonus too. Engraved equipment quality and passive level change features added. New items, so you don't use the items that we have right now, like the wreath for example. There are new items for this new feature. You can obtain these items by crafting them. Oh, and we can use transcendence essence and sandstone alloy. These materials are used for remnants of the rift stone. I call it the rift stone. It's the stone that you use, the material you use for rerolling the engraving bonus. And you can obtain these materials in the abyss difficulty of the boss challenges and dungeons. Okay, that's cool. And there will be a new item that guarantees that you increase the score, the equipment quality of the outfit. That's crazy because if you have a outfit, for example, that's perfect, but it has a 115, for example, of a score, equipment score. If you use this, you can reach, for example, 130 just by using it, and that's it. Okay, crafting remnants of the Reed will be easier after this update because they will ask for less materials. Yeah, it was so expensive actually because you needed to spend a lot of platinum, and platinum obviously is not cheap. You have to farm it every day and everything uses that. And obviously we need to think about the other materials, because the other materials were so limited to daily materials. Like for example, per week you could craft three remnants of the Reed and that's it. Okay, they're gonna replace sandstone alloy with sunlight flower. Sunlight flower are the flowers that you use for the Escanor masteries, so yeah, it's so cheap. And sandstone alloy is the the material that you craft with the sandstones, the new mineral, plus platinum. so it's so expensive. So Sunlight Flower is way better. Yeah, it's way better. Yeah, I like this change actually. I really like it. And they will just ask for 40 Transcendence Essence instead of 80. That's quite good, yeah. And polish will be reduced from 75 to 50. Okay. Additional, they will increase the drop rate of this material without using keys. Perfect. When defeating dungeon and boss challenges bosses. They will remove the time limit for Hell and Abyss difficulty. Okay, now there's no time limit. Perfect. Difficulty dungeon route improvement. So now in first sem mines, we will face the boss, the final boss, just by entering the dungeon. We don't need to go through all the mines. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Perfect. So you skip the minecart. Yeah, the minecart was actually the boring part, because even going with the thunder and activating the lever and going with going through the short path, because it wasn't short enough. So yeah, it's better to be like this. You just face the long death just by entering, and that's it. And they will adjust other Abyss difficulty dungeon. Okay, that's good. They will add higher difficulties to the Mastery Growth Dungeon and the Gold Dungeon. That's really good actually, because I think that the last difficulty for the Gold Dungeon was a nightmare probably. So they are missing Hell and they are missing Abyss. And with that we could farm a lot of gold. I know that obviously I did that video. It's better to farm in other bosses and other dungeons, but if you need, for example, just gold, imagine going with 5 keys to the Abyss dungeon and getting, for example, 200,000 gold just by spending 5 keys. Obviously, it's way better to go there, so you just spend 5 keys and get a lot of gold, because sometimes you just need gold. So yeah, I really like it. I really like this type of improvement. Let's see, because probably they will say, oh, okay, yeah, Abyss difficulty, but you need to spend 10 keys. For me, it's a mistake, a huge mistake, to make you spend more keys with the higher difficulty. I think that Hell difficulty and Abyss difficulty should use the same keys as normal and hard difficulty. And they say that here because they will consume the same number of Q keys as the other difficulties. That's so good. They don't say how many gold will they drop. They don't say that, but yeah, it's okay. So now, part 2. Here they said that they're gonna talk about new events and content. We plan to further support these experiences by introducing new events, cooperative gameplay, and community focus system. Okay. Echoes of Heart, seasonal event open. New event dungeon. Okay. This new event dungeon is designed as content where 2 players cooperate to solve puzzles and mechanics while progressing through the dungeon. It's like more casual gameplay, because they said it's for enjoying with friends, with other players, and it has like a lighter atmosphere. I think that, probably, yeah, some people will say in the comments, yeah, yay, puzzles and that kind of stuff, but I think that the game doesn't need cooperative puzzles. It's like, for me this is kind of boring, but I prefer to fight and that kind of stuff. Maybe in the comments you say, okay Titan, I really like it. I don't know, tell me in the comments if you like this, but for me this doesn't make sense. Actually, it doesn't add anything okay or good for the game. Dungeon party matchmaking system added, so you can use the matchmaking to find new people. Yeah, that's okay, but I recommend to join my Discord server, because I think it's better to join my Discord server so you can talk with the people and do dungeons and that kind of stuff. I think it's better. Region chat and auto translation features added, so you can translate every language. Yeah, it's okay. Boss challenge and time spent in action labors added. They gonna add labor. Okay, labors to everything, but they give rewards or not? There's a title, special titles based on the rankings in each content category. As such, this content is being prepared with a focus on honorary rewards that showcase your strategies and gameplay, rather than rewards tied to essential growth material. I don't know. This is like, okay, yeah, it's okay. I think it's okay, but it's not like what I was expecting actually. Right now it's not what I was expecting. Combat assist mode added is something to help mobile players with attack skills and other stuff, okay? It's not an auto battle mode like other, for example, mobile games. Elite and field boss respawn improvements. They're planning to shorten the respawn time after rewards are obtained from elite monsters and field monsters, because they have seen that all players just kill the monster, claim the reward, disconnect, and then log in again and fight the monster and repeat again and again and again and again. They say that in this update, more than just focusing on release new content, they want to fix what we have right now. They are preparing improvements for time spent action that will separate recommended heroes by sector, allowing a wider variety of heroes to be so you can use other heroes, okay? And that's it. Actually, I think that I was expecting more. I think that I was expecting more because thinking about the current situation of the game, I was expecting more actually, because for me, yeah, it's okay what they did with the new matchmaking or with the auto translation feature. Yeah, it's okay. With the boss challenge and time spent action, it's not like that, because I think that most of the players don't play time spent action, and for most of the players, they don't care about rankings in the boss challenge. If you clear Urgot, for example, in 10 seconds, they don't care, because it's like, okay, I just watch, for example, Japanese players try harder than that, but the other players, the rest of the world, they don't care actually. So obviously, maybe there's an exception, there's someone that wants to fight that late ball and that kind of stuff, but it's not a common thing. So I think that I was thinking about improving the rewards of the time spent action, because rewards are so bad, putting this game mode like a monthly game mode, improving the daily rewards, improving the mistakes, the problems with the combat system. For example, if you fight Marmas, sometimes you can dodge. The new demons are back too. With Galang, sometimes you get paralyzed even without the commandment. There are a lot of problems, a lot of things that they should fix. They should have, for example, the possibility to exchange more than one reward. For example, you kill an elite monster, so you can spend, for example, instead of 5 keys, spend 20 keys, and you get 4 times the reward. And that's it. I think they should have that kind of stuff, because this node is not bad. For example, the changes on the Remnants of the Rift, the changes to the engraved equipment quality and passive change, it's okay. They remove the time from Hell and Abyss difficulty, it's okay. They improve the routes for Abyss difficulty dungeons, it's okay too. And they improve the Gold dungeon and the Mastery Growth dungeon. So there are good things, positive things, but the second part is like so weak, I think. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Thank you for the big support. You can give me a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye!